So, photosensitivity warning, which you can't see as the game is not being picked up by the stream yet, by the hardware. There is a Nightdive Studios introduction, which you now can see. Unreal Engine. Medical demo. Says in shock, press any key to continue. Demo contains placeholder content and visuals. Nightdive has been working on this for a very, very, very long time. I have not been keeping, I've not stayed attentive over progress, but I have heard over the years some of their trials they have gone through. When word came out several days back that they had a available demo of Medical, I was like, all right, yeah, we'll try that out and see how it went. And I tried it out, and I posted screenshots and feedback to my Discord server. It enticed me. I was pretty engaged and intrigued by it. And I feel like playing it again, but this time, instead of the default ship, which you can see, there's description about, I'm gonna crank this motherfucker up. Difficulty configuration. Hard. Enemies we found at every corner. Citadel station will deal a tremendous amount of damage. Be tougher. We'll hunt the hacker down. We have mission difficulty, which we can't adjust at this time because it's just the one level. We have puzzles, which, yeah, sure. I solved all the normal puzzles. Why not make them hard? Yeah, that seems good. And then cyberspace. I have no idea how that's gonna go. If you die in the game, you die in real life. That seems bad. The year is 2072. You are a hacker caught attempting to access protected files concerning Citadel Station, space station owned by the Trioptimum Corporation. Edward Diego, a Trioptimum executive, offers to drop all charges against you in exchange for hacking and removing the ethical constraints of Shodan, the artificial intelligence that controls the station. He also promises you a valuable military-grade neural implant. Your implant surgery has been successful, and you've been put into a 6-month healing coma. Alright, that's good. Everything worked out, everyone. Except for the part where we got caught. Oh, bad. 2072 is where, like, when the core anniversary, the 20th year anniversary, 4th edition, like, rule set, is set in 2072. Trioptimum. So we have a boot up here. The display, is in shoddy quality, from what I saw in, full screen mode. I guess putting that in 1280 by 720, which is what I have this windowed at for the stream, doesn't look too good. Okay. Again, I'm gonna want some feedback on sound. I suspect it's going to be too loud. Won't be too certain until we actually get into the thick of some shit. According to my, like, display here in OBS, things look smooth. This game is not large. At least the demo isn't. And you can have this, like, minimized. Doesn't consume much in the way of resources. Very nice. So we have a bunch of useless shit you can pick up. Like, see, like, the inventory stuff in action. You pick up stuff by using the right mouse button. Open your inventory by pressing tab. You can read the details about these things. Now we can right-click on shit and vaporize it. And erase it from the galaxy. Which is neat. That way we don't have to keep that shit around. And over here we do actually have something of value. A Metapatch Healing Agent. Stores up to 35% of your total health depending on your body's tolerance. Hold on for the description. Yeah, the text is rough. 1280 by 720 window. I haven't done much to change our settings. Let's go ahead and flip through those real quick. Focus camera on puzzles, color template, apparently you could change those, I haven't bothered. Those all seem painful to read. Or hotbar style. Well, that's neat. That's kind of a nifty, like, separation of categories. Look sensitivity, vibrations, bigger keys, haven't adjusted any of that at all. Screen curvature is a thing. V-Sync is on. Field of view is 90. Advanced graphics. This shit is cranked up. Except for that stuff. And then subtitles. No, I insist those be on. Thanks. That's pretty nifty. Bug. Move along. So yeah, perhaps, like, the only complaint I had about this demo was that I got put in wizard jail. I soft-locked in a little bit of platforming, and the hacker could not escape. It was awkward. I think if there'd be another complaint I'd levy is that this thing doesn't display well in 720p. Alright, let's get some shit. System Analyzer version 1. Multimedia data reader. Going to tab, we can cycle from our inventory, we can see the systems we have activated and what version level they are. That text is really hard to read at 720p. I had an easier time reading, Temple of Elemental Evil. That's pretty bad. That displays well at 1080p, but does not shrink well. We'll see whether that changes from the demo to the full version. Display here. This looks a little rough as well. You can zoom in and out on the map, and if you, like, move the cursor over areas, it'll actually tell you, like, what section you're in. Like the healing suite, for example. And you also get to see here what access cards you have, which I think is a neat functionality. Tells you the status, like where you're located, mousing over if you've explored the decks, telling you various details about those. Other sort of bits about Citadel Station. The media you have, the emails you received, if you want to replay stuff. And then sort of like the software you found on their version numbers. You know, if you want to activate or deactivate things. A stethoscope. Oh boy. Also, that beeping there was a camera. But cameras... You're more familiar with System Shock 2 than System Shock 1. Cameras operate in a different wavelength. We also have a serve bot here. We have quick attacks and we have power attacks. It's done. Nothing on this destroyed serve bot. Lass and a lack. It's gonna be harder for me to see potential loot items given the size. But we'll try to make do with what we got. I want this med patch over here, and I want this berserk over here. Berserk combat booster increases melee damage for 30 seconds. Up to 30, depending on your body's tolerance. Side effect. Psychosis. You know. Altered perception and minor visual hallucinations. No big deal. PDA. That's irrelevant for us. Let's go deal with this camera. First try. Got that on the body. Surgical table over here. It's a little bit, little time consuming. But hey, you know, if only healing yourself could be this easy, right? I'd take that time-consuming animation in my real life for sure. Thanks, I'll have that. Small standard round box, we'll pick that up. Some tile paneling back there. Pipe wall caps. Stethoscope containers. Couple mugs. Again, stuff we could pick up, but it's trash. We can move it around if we want, or vaporize it. So that it's just erased from the world. Search the crate. We have a frag grenade in here. It's pretty nifty. But note it is a physical object that exists in reality. And so you can have enemies kick that sumbitch at you after you throw it. Which, boy, is really awkward. The power station. That's how that sounds and feels. And note that it takes time for the station to recharge before we can make use out of it. Got a stick. We'll slot this. Just in case I wake up and I overhear the security squad is on their way, the door code to the exit the surgery suite is 451. Way we get the hell out of here. Stimulant. Greatly increases stamina for the duration of the patch. Yes, stamina is a thing in this video game. You can run. Hell, you can even strafe run. But your character gets worn down. Your character gets... There we go. Warning. Fatigue levels high. And now, turn to pan a bit for breath. You notice the vitals up there have changed. I know I just did this demo a few days back. Still can't remember everything in the universe. How you doing, Shodan? How's it going? What you up to? Note how the swing works for this. The release and all that. And again, quick attack and a power attack. Optical graph successful. Up there in the top right corner, we have our health and our current energy meter. I thought that was a spark that laid here, but the hell, that might have been removed on hard combat. I don't think so. I think I'm just misremembering the demo. We'll get another recharge. And continue. There's the code. And we're out of here. How you doing? That right there is a humanoid mutant. Got a little bit of a hit on me.
Welcome back to Citadel Station. We hope your somnolent healing stage went well. Today is the 6th day of November, year 2072. You are currently in the healing suites, located on the first level. Level 2 contains the research laboratories. 3 houses the Department of Maintenance, and the storage cells are on level 4. The flight deck is on level 5. Level 6 holds crew facilities and executive suites. And level 7 is system engineering. Level 8 houses the Department of Security. The bridge is located on level 9, and energy systems on level R. All levels can be accessed by the elevator in Alpha Quadrant. We hope you have a pleasant stay on Citadel Station.
We have a cyborg surgeon here overseeing prototype cyborgs in their states of transformation. One thing I do appreciate about the demo is that you can destroy these damn things. Gonna need you to not do that, thanks. They turn into lootable bodies. Dead prototype cyborg. They don't have any loot on them. Audio log? Let's have a gander. And while I'm at it, I think what I'm gonna do here is adjust our sound. Fine, it can be there. Be like this. And then I'm gonna turn up OBS a little bit. To heighten the level of these log volumes.
Whoever finds this, take out the cameras and the CPU nodes, and you'll gain more control of the level you're on. Shoot Dan. Oh, see everything. You're better than I. I told you, Gunther. I told you we won't be part. I told you we wouldn't be apart for long.
Yeah, that does not fucking existing. Alright. That was this room. I kind of idled around here a little bit just so we could have Shodan talk to us. The switch takes us more to the level. Delta Quadrant. But over here, we've got a lift that we can't activate because we got to reroute some power. So I haven't determined yet whether this game like pulls from a pool of already assembled puzzles or whether this shit's like procedurally generated. I don't know. This definitely looks different than what it did on medium difficulty. I have this cranked up to max. We have certain sections that we're permitted to move. Kind of fucking bright. Cannot adjust that one, but we can adjust this. There's our power routed. Huzzah! Yippee. Another stimulant. Note here, when I shoot something and I hit it, there is a confirmation I hit it. Like a gold, frame appears around my cursor. Also note that while you are very accurate with, initial shots, if you shoot a whole bunch, your character becomes inaccurate. Destroyed repair bot. Over here. And if you have played System Shock before, you should recognize the layout of the medical level, provided it hasn't been too long since you last played the game. Got some action over here. The maintenance tunnels. We're gonna head this way. I know where I'm going, but I'm in no rush to get to wherever the fuck I'm going. There is, location damage in this game, which I really enjoy. Note how power attacking just completely took off this mutant's head. Note also that you can deal damage to the corpses post-death as well. The game keeps track of what weapon you use, what potency the weapon's at, like how high it might be charged up, and where you hit the foes, which is something I find neat. This medical demo came out earlier this week. Crispy biscuits. Nightdive Studio is still working on this title. Hi, how's it going? The first time I played the demo, these mutants just kind of loitered around foolishly, and they were easy pickings. They didn't really lock onto me at all. here playing this on hard mode, they're doing a better job of tracking, which is nice. Taking some minor damage there. You can see my health bar again at the top right corner. When I was puttering around with this stuff, though, I was also using a spark gun, which I do not have, actually. Beautiful scenery in here. A lot of good stuff. There's a damaged spark beam sidearm. That's cannot be repaired. Permanently busted. It did promise that. The other enemies are decent at it. From what I noticed. Though sometimes they had like some rough pathfinding, could get stuck on shit. Also noted like the music sting. That like flared up when I was briefly in that hallway. I've noticed that sting pop up when there are multiple enemies that spawned and were like coming after my location. Gas grenade. Hurdle for me here is how the interface appears in 720p. I like the art direction and the aesthetic. This very much is like the video game I recognize and I'm familiar with. It's nice stuff. There's Group 1 access card. And here's an audio log.
The screaming finally stopped. But the scraping at the door. Keith, Jen, George, Brian, they're gone. I nearly made it out myself. I'm never coming back. Why is this happening?
A lot of folks understandably distraught about what the fuck is happening here on Citadel Station. We're out of the loop. Their Group 1 access, we can actually get into this room now. We can see a couple of humanoid skulls that we can vaporize. They're not important. Glad they've been saved. Another frag grenade. Tri-pop. A little bit of health gain. Serving size, 12 fluid ounces, 355 milliliters. And, some standard 9mm rounds. I don't think there's anything else in here. You may very well have been. We went ahead to cyberspace and take a certain approach. We can go that way, but, I don't feel like it. The thing I'm going to do is throw down a save. I will mention this. Saving in this, a slick thing. There's no prompts on whether you want to, like, confirm or delete a save. Also note that for the purposes of the demo, words. You actually have to, like, go past, like, the opening splash screen, that would be, like, a main menu, and into the game before you can access this menu. I'm gonna go this way, because I want to show off an enemy that's over here. And it's not this. Ow, 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 ow. Again, the last time I played this, I had a spark beam at this time. Also not doing a good job of dodging. There we go. I have a tri-pop soda. Hey! To get my ass handed to me. Actually going to backtrack. I took more damage than I anticipated. Startled me. How have I been? I've been. That power station in there is supposed to give you the juice to use the spark gun. which has a few different settings on it. But I'm pretty sure I can, I'll find another spark gun the way I've been going. So that's neat that even, like, the demo has it so that resources you'd find on lower difficulties aren't present. I like that. We've got our leans that you'd be used to playing System Shock. That's good stuff. There's a crouch that you can have set to be toggleable or just like a hold crouch. In the stuff I mentioned about the bodies, they have like ragdoll mechanics to them as well. I've seen enemies knock these around in traveling. Let's go take care of some unresolved business with the cyborg. The cyborg was nearly dead. Hey, Shodan. How you doing? Hey. The idea in this game is coming out? No.
Another blow today. Carl reported Keith and his group are dead. He and Todd got separated on the way back. Carl watched on a security monitor as Todd was dragged into a region bay only to come out as some cyborg.
Snacktron
Carl
recommends
marched the room with the word here before he
warning, maybe semi-addictive.
You know, if we had the override that Kevin had when he vanished, we might have stood a chance, but we don't. We have 20 people left. Supplies are low. If we don't push forward, we're dead. Maybe someone else should have been in charge.
Maybe. Anyway, something I found neat, these vending machines. You can find coins laying around that can actually permit you to use these Snacktrons. For these fucking sodas that, you can drink for minor health, like, increase. Anyway, this wasn't perfectly the way I wanted to go for the spark beam, but I got sidetracked. It happens. That's good. Hey, personal space. Total fucking bubble there, man. I don't remember that enemy being there when I did this. A few days back. Again, I'm doing this with all the difficulty settings cranked to max, which is not something I did when I initially tried the demo. Figured it'd be a way for me to keep things interesting for myself. A couple meta patches, a berserk, gammon ups, frag grenades, gas grenade. The way I want to commit to going right now. Any planned Daggerfall everyone's going? No. Part of the difficulty with that video game is wrestling with the interface of the video game. Biological contamination. No shit. Yeah, no shit. Okay. Did I not go into that room when I dabbled around with the demo? Huh. Okay. Either that or the thing that was venting on me. That's nothing I noticed before when those cyborgs die? No. Okay. That's food for thought. important thing, I didn't bother to clear the entire medical level, and it was in part because of my soft lock, where the hacker got trapped behind terrain and couldn't escape from it. I took a look at the various elements that I wanted to see in the video game. So I was like, yeah, this looks pretty great. I just moved on. There was one time I came around this corner and the door opened. I'd spent a little bit of time back here. And there was just a mob of mutants waiting for me and just like sweeping into medical after me. That was the time I discovered they could kick frag grenades back at me. That was really awkward. I didn't really enjoy that lesson. Anyway, let's head for danger. This way. Yeah, I've seen these mutants on normal difficulty spend more time feeding on bodies than focusing on me. Damn it, they don't hurt, too. Play this log.
Getting supplies from the west wing of medical cost us Hansen and Rains. At this rate, we're dead in hours rather than days. Weeks of loss after loss is taking its toll. We're going to rush the access corridor that leads to the bridge and take down Shodan. If we don't, then I'll make sure there isn't enough of me left to be used as spare parts.
Have some sodas. Got a mutant over here. Thought would see me. There is a cyborg off to the left who actually, yes, has spotted me. And I rounded that corner in my initial play of the demo. I looked left. That damn thing swiveled right at me. And, like, started ripping into me. Spooked the hell out of me. I was like, what the fuck? That's not okay. Also noted that I killed that mutant behind this mutant. You can see example there of the enemies being able to kick other bodies down and around. Didn't take much damage there, which is nice. Anyway, yeah, dead cyborg mantis. Now, I'd found another spark in that room, which is one of the things that was leading me this way. We'll also go ahead and reveal this secret. Again, if you have familiarity with the first game, that will translate over. This is where the mantis just, like, stays tucked away. And I'm pretty sure this was scripted to be here, because it has, like, a little tutorial thing pop up whenever you pick up the sumbitch. That was how I learned the key command for swapping the grades. Yeah. Press T to change the beam intensity, press tab to inspect. Here's our spark sidearm, which is pretty nice. And this consumes our energy in the top right corner that we've been rocking for so long. So we're on low setting right now. This is medium. And this is high. How faithful is this to the first game? Well, the medical demo is you playing the medical level of System Shock. As for how, like, exact and precise the rest of Citadel Station is going to be to the first game, can't answer that question to you for certain. I would suspect high fidelity. Cyberspace is a little different. Hey, bud! How you doing? How's it going? Huh? Over there hanging out doing mutant shit? I hear you. You can see here that our spark gun had like a flashing red, like, hey. And you can see the bar there depleting. To show, like, how close this is to being overloaded. Nope, one shot blew this damn mutant's head off. Again, really enjoy the weapon, like, location damage in this video game. That's nice stuff. And then the feedback you're getting from the gun here for this being on high intensity requires lower security on this floor. It's something I was doing in the demo with, like, multiple spark beams, playing around with those. No peeking. Nosy Shodan. Alright, another puzzle time. How different does this look? This doesn't look different at all. That's fine. I guess they all can't, like, look super fucking crazy different, right? Anyway, match the color. Hey, we matched the color! Woo! These beautiful light bridges. They really are gorgeous. Two-thirds health? Not too bad. Gonna throw down another save. Again, if I wipe, you know, or I crash, or I soft lock, I'm gonna have to fucking restart this. And god, how awful that text looks at this resolution. And a first aid kit restores health to maximum. Finally, I find one of these. Never seen System Shock 1? System Shock 1 and 2 have different, like, themes and focuses. That's due not just to, like, the different engines, and the different ethos and design, like, behind them, too. I think they're both, like, worth playing. They both bring different things to the table, and it's valid to prefer, sorry about that, one game over the other. I have friends and acquaintances who prefer the first game because they don't like the extra emphasis on action that the second game brings. You may also enjoy the rudeness of the first game more, because the first game has traps in it. Like, Shodan is, like, actively angling to bring you fucking down, and that ranges from, like, proximity mines to suicide Roombas to, haha, you, like, flip this thing and you get a non-standard game over. Stuff like that. System Shock 2 doesn't do that. There's also a really great rapport between Shodan and her hacker creator. And then System Shock 2 just goes in a different direction. And that's in part due to, well, you're not the creator of Shodan, really, in the second game. And also, Shodan's increasingly unstable in the second game, after her defeat in the first. So, the hacker ends up removing the ethical constraints on Shodan. And because of how what the hack specifically does, it ends up creating Shodan's freedom. Plenty of ammunition now. Creates another bridge for us. Delightful. And, like, I did not need to take this, like, route initially in the pursuit and exploration of this level. Something I enjoy. Go ahead and listen to this log.
I'm one of the last that hasn't been changed yet.
These don't stack, huh? They do not.
Mira and the others are dead. I saw them die, but
It's for the best, Graves.
I think I saw Mira in one of the corridors yesterday. She had so many implants. I couldn't be sure.
So, don't say you never gotten it.
Short hand
Is it still a possibility?
So they do things to you now. I'm going to try to override the cyborg protocols for the medical level regen bay. If it works, then maybe I won't die from this infected arm. It's throbbing and pulsing. God, it hurts.
System Shock 3 has been worked on off and on. I don't know the exact state of the game, as it has been through its own hurdles, like, this recreation of System Shock has. Yeah, it's still very much in dev hell. I don't know whether that... I seem to recall War Inspector saying, this shit is fucked. Not in that many words. Look at that damn cyborg speed boogie there. Whew. Which is, was actually my understanding for what the hell, like, condition this one was in, too. Which led to me being... Looks like the demo, I didn't see this before. Jank here with the laser emitting from the cyborg I downed. Looking and aiming down at me. Neat. Alright. Yeah, which is why I was pleasantly surprised at the beginning of this week. My friend Vic was the first person to show me this. The note that this existed, I was like, damn! They actually, like, released a playable thing? My word. Like, the full game may not be released until fucking 2030, but... there's something here. At this point, I am teasing about that. I think it's a reasonable expectation. That you would see this game's completion. Before the end of next year. And possibly before the end of this year. But I personally would not be willing to give it too much benefit of the doubt. Until this game is actually released and actually available for consumption. Hey, bud! Oh, we have a whole party waiting here for us. Are you here to consume my resources? Well, you took a few of my bullets. Because I ran out of juice, really. And while the recharger's right there, I didn't want to turn my backs to them. And yes, that does happen in System Shock. It is very much, like, shown in the demo. Enemies do respawn and get tucked away in locations. You're never 100% clear. They don't drop much in the way of loot, either. So, turrets do exist. The cameras, though, in System Shock 1, like, aren't, like... they're not a terrible, like, thing. Like, you want to actively destroy those to lower level security, and you're rewarded for doing so. System Shock 2's cameras, if they lock onto you for long enough, have the alerts that send hell to your location. I didn't find the turrets I saw on this medical demo to be a big hassle. Now I think I'm just continuing to hold off cyberspace and just tease it. Maintenance tunnels too, I suppose. I appreciate the openness of, like, this, like, deck. Like, you're not just funneled into one, like, route. I think at this point I'll just leave the spark beam on 3. We go ahead and throw a save at a separate save slot. That thing remaining there is just amusing to me. Again, I do like how these bridges are rendered. It's a nice touch. Crossover now. This will spear the bridge. I like the animations of them appearing and disappearing. That's cool stuff. Even like the holes that appear in them. Machine gun back there? Well, I mean this? That's a damaged MK3 assault rifle, yes. Assault rifle has auto-destructed. Look at those. Again, we have lean commands. We can attempt to take cover. Also, again, things are displaying roughly in the 720 like P resolution. That includes the text. It would be my hope that this stuff would look better in a full version of the game. Stuff, though, does look great in 1080p. Note the automatic, like, as soon as I stepped near the ladder, it auto-did that for me. Which, by the way, deeply concerning for me to turn my back on a situation I have not explored. And take my fucking gun away. Like, I think I'm good. I think I could just jump over it. No? You don't want me to jump over this? You need me to see the ladder animation? This fucking video game. Wants to trap me with this fucking Reaver! Mantis! Oh, that's funny. I've had the enemies do quirky, like, ragdoll things, like, in death, and keep doing them in perpetuity. I've tricked a mantis in this demo, like, onto one of the grav lifts, where it just couldn't puzzle, like, how to get me. This is beautiful. I actually haven't, like, listened to the, like, dialogue that they spit out. See, I got, like, minor tagged there. Not a big deal. It's kind of mean, though, of the game to do that, right? But that's a design, like, for System Shock. Like, that's just, like, the sort of thing that was present in the first game. Just mean shit. Stop it. Oh? I freed you! I beg your pardon. There we go. I found a way to jump up. Here we go. Yes. Yes, it's happening. That enemy was definitely not there in my first go of the demo. Oh, shit. It's gorgeous. And that's just gonna keep happening. I'm gonna check over here, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. How small that shit is. But yeah, you can jump over that. Delightful. You hear that? You see what that motherfucker threw at me? System Shock 2. As evidenced by the fact that I've done multiple playthroughs of the game. Recorded and broadcasted in one playthrough of System Shock. Not even like the original, but the enhanced edition. So, I have a friend, Vic, who was, doing this a couple days back. And his dumb ass got blown up by that fucking thing. It killed him. He didn't save, and he had to restart the entire demo. It's funny. But I'm a monster like that. But I warn him, of fucking course not. He should know what the hell that beeping means. Man's played video games. Anyway, here's a way for us to now cross over to, like, the central hub area. What I'm gonna do here is, I'm gonna flip this, then I'm gonna fuck off. Don't remember what's down here. Gas grenade, and a PDA. Yeah, it's nothing for us. I'll show it off. This handheld device provides computing and data storage for business tasks. Using it for gaming is strictly prohibited. Vaporize it. Okay. We also have another gas grenade. Okay. Except for the maintenance tunnels next. I'll probably stop by medical to heal myself. Might as well. Saving resources, though I've certainly made use of the sodas. Not really something I care to save, you know? Use these stamina-ups to restore my stamina, I guess. Or I could hold on to them. You never know when you'll need the Mega Elixir, right? Even the demo, right? Right. Keeping eyes peeled. Don't want to be jumped by an enemy. Nice touch. We're going to be heading that way next. Have plenty of energy left in the spark. Hey, friends! Soda. Combat booster. I haven't shown that off at all so far this broadcast. Matter of fact, I think I used one when I played the demo several days back. They're a part of Citadel Station. You are only one, and they are many. Wrong game, I know. New friends will keep appearing. You are never safe. Shodan's playpen. Yeah, I did. And then I came back the last time, and there were more people. And now I've come back again, and there are more people. And there will probably be more bodies the next time I come back. That robot I already destroyed. Again, no confirmations on the saves, and that text is just, like, that's so awful display. Let's have control taken away from us again. I mean, on the one hand, though, it's a nice touch, right? You can't accidentally bumblefuck off a ladder to your death. Or can you? Nope. Definitely not eerie. This game is still very much capable of providing the spook. Oh, man. I was pretty sure I knew where the fuck Citadel Station was. But looking outside this fucking window... You're welcome. At least there are people out there who can enjoy Pathfinder. It's not a system for me. Group role-playing is an experience that I enjoy. As long as you can find a group you're comfortable with to explore what it is that you want to explore. It's good stuff. Again. Big detail out there, though. Well, Miss Canterbury, I mean, our display, like what we see out here, it would be difficult for me to argue otherwise, right? I remember it being closer to Earth, given, well, what it tries to do to the planet. How much time is it between the first two games? It's a couple decades, I don't remember exactly the number. Hey, bud. I missed. If that needs 2 shots in the low setting. I am not familiar with that acronym, Carmine. All standard round box. What the fuck was happening here? Like, okay. Like, some meat gets slagged here, right? That's one thing. But last time I checked, human bodies don't have that many skulls within them. See, this is telling a story here. It's a story I don't want to be a part of. Oh, I got you, Carmine. Hey, bud. You can stop now. Thank you, text, for telling me the door was in motion. Here we are in Maintenance Tunnel Hell. The continuation. The sequel. Again, continuing to avoid cyberspace. How you doing? Again, location damage. Even post-mortem. Good stuff. Grab onto the ledge. What do you mean? Come on, hacker. Where's your core strength? I don't remember where this over here leads. Well, let's turn my back to it, whatever the hell it is. Oh. Biological contamination that soars quick. Okay. We'll see about it. Not like I can leave. No. We can't add markers. And I can't do anything more than leave the markers. There was another marker I wanted to leave. It was here. Right? This is where we started. This just isn't fully fleshed out because of where I got the mapping here. It's the healing suite. I wanted to leave a marker here. I was gonna note, like, rooms I haven't, like, fully explored due to the radiation hazard. Okay. Berserk Combat Booster, soda, 20 rounds. Entry is not for us. We just look in there though and admire it? Yes, admire. That's the word choice. All right. Okay, let's go to cyberspace. I held it off long enough. I've been such a tease. Let's go to cyberspace and we'll fucking completely crush the bit rate. Hey, bud. What are you doing here? No one said you were allowed to be in these lighting effects. Odd. Suppose when compared to the darkness, it just looks odd. Stop moving. I know, right? We didn't do a whole lot of it in the Shadow run that I did earlier. This closes that door. Bunch of junk. No peeking. Notice how much less damage I've been taking overall since I got that spark gun. Having a renewable weapon, you don't have to worry about fucking maintenance on the damn thing. Which is nice. I will say. Or having the proper level in my cyber rig to use the thing. That's also nice. What the hell is that thermometer? Bunch of junk. I don't remember it being this dark over here. The Berserk combat booster. There's a coin for the vending machines. Alright. Stethoscope. Which, with how it's lit up, that stethoscope makes me think that it's a consumable. Cam it up. Alright. I think what we're gonna do here is save the game. And I am going to show off Berserk! Ah! Oh yeah, look at that. Again, the music sting. The nice touch. Ow, 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 ow. Hard for me to see when the body has been resolved. Good, soda. Go ahead and get this energy recharge here. Yeah, Berserk was... That was good, Gabe. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Actually gonna go ahead and use this, since apparently 5 is the most I can have in one click spot at once. Yeah, the Berserk patch warns about hallucinations. But you can see, like, how damaging, like, that thing is. Like, how effective, like, the Berserk was. The mutants took 2 hits to take down instead of 3 with, like, the power swings. That's right, Carbine. Alright. Light? Not functional. You're not functional. Baka? Remember squints? Confident there would be something in here. You remember that it existed, at least. Fucking dark ass fuck video game. Grimith got caught on the railing. There's some ammunition. There's a frag grenade. Again, have not permitted to get my shit kicked in. I have not demonstrated the efficacy of grenades at this time. There we go. A little bit of distance allow me to see what the hell was there. Just a matter of the lighting. I don't want that on the quick park. Again, we only have 5 active at all, but 5 in a group at once. Let's go resolve this enemy in here. I think the station's darker overall. I wonder if that's just a quirk of, like, the demo, or maybe a quirk of the difficulty I chose. Audio log, let's listen.
If you are hearing this, we have set up an operations base to assist in resisting Shodan. Come to Beta Quadrant, and you will find the medical research vaults have been turned into a radioactive trench. You can bypass this trench via the force bridge that operates off a nearby wiring panel. Any humans that can hear my voice, come to Beta Quadrant and make a stand against Shodan.
Hello, hello? Okay. So this area is where I got stuck in wizard jail, and yeah, the lighting is 100% different. I guess it could just be from how I've windowed the thing, too. I ended up in this spot, unable to jump over this railing, or lift myself over this ramp. I had to restart the demo. Okay, cyberspace, you have waited long enough. Let's go! And let me go ahead and take a drink first. Apologies if the bitrate sends you to hell. We'll see how Twitch shares this with everyone. This will also be my first time seeing this on difficulty level 3. Okay, we still have the same amount of time. Here's our weapon. Now we are being funneled along on the waves. We have health pickups. Not as if I would need that, right? Yeah, we can also do fucking spinning. Which, you know, that's a mindfuck. Try not to do that. Nope, I actually did take damage there. You came for me. They're taking more damage to destroy on this difficulty. Which is a reasonable thing. Oh, that's gonna. I can't keep doing that. That's the medical armory unlocked. Let's keep it moving. I know, the Q and E keys that would normally have you lead. How different is this from the original? A little bit. I know, using my flight sim tactics from fucking... doing more spinning than I did in Free Space, too. I'm not moving forward, by the way. I'm being carried forward. Yes. Your primary difference with this video game, as it is basically like across the entire video game, at least the demo, is presentation. And that really matters for cyberspace, considering what that presentation used to look like. Or cyberspace, though. That's pretty damn intuitive. Especially those bits that automatically, like, shuffle you forward. That's good stuff. I like the design for cyberspace. Your stamina up stimulant. I have too many of those now. Means I may very well use one. What the hell does that say? Again, the 720p resolution, another healing agent. Delightful. It's the rifle I'm looking for here, this mag pulse rifle. Press T to pump 3 rounds of the chamber. Effective against robots. And note that cycling the weapon puts you back to 1 round in the chamber. The intense electromagnetic bursts from this weapon are designed to penetrate metal shielding and damage circuitry. Up to 3 rounds can be chambered at a time to take down larger targets. Because of its specialization to piercing armor, the mag pulse is recommended against heavily armored robots. You would have loved a free space too? Oh boy, well, you're about to be happy. Because Volition heard your prayers. From now, and those prayers traveled back into the past. And a free space 2 exists. Congratulations. I look forward to playing that. I mean, I didn't really think this was the Make-A-Wish Foundation here at twitch.tv/Grimith, but I'm happy to help people's dreams come true, even for one fleeting moment. I heard that door. You do not distract me, video game. Occasionally you distract me, especially if I'm hallucinating. I do like, well, let me rephrase that. I appreciate how that hallucination stuff is rendered. It's not incredibly acidine, you know? That matters. Damage spark beam. There's a turret around this corner here. I'd rather approach it from the other side. Yeah, this shit just seems really dark. Hey! I don't feel like using my mag pulse rifle against you little buddies. There are heavier robots afoot. What the hell, man? There we go. Ew. Hey, don't blind me, video game. That's rude. Small standard round box? I was like, what the hell is that? I don't recognize all of these objects in this video game. Particularly not at this resol. That's not annoying. Resolution. Is there a combat booster? Plenty of those laying around, that's for sure. Damn it, that doesn't hurt. Nope. We'll just create a new save. I gotta find the switch that reverses that damn thing. Please, stop. Stop. That's disorienting me. Stop doing that light in my face. Oh, well, shit. If this isn't fucking disorienting, can I? Of course not. There's a setting you can enable so that your camera stays locked on puzzles while you're doing them. We're fine. Oh shit, you can flip those? That makes sense, huh? You certainly can flip those. Those do have the border back there that suggests you can flip those, Grimith. It's good that you're learning. Learning is scary sometimes. Yep. There we go. Nope. Please stop that. Alright. Solving problems out here. I might be able to flip that from there. Nope. That's what I thought that did. Just wanted to make sure. The game does provide a warning about the lights, like photosensitivity at the start, but I'm not sure whether that's just, like, graphical, like, glitching, something that's just gonna be present in the medical demo, or it's something caused by, like, my computer rendering the thing. I couldn't say for sure. What I'm having trouble doing is remembering where exactly that fucking... I'm pretty sure I remember. But I'm not 100% now that I have been strobe lighted at. I've become more light sensitive over the past 2 years. And so that... Please stop, room. Fucking sorry. Damn it. Oh. Eyes hurt now. Take us to a place that we've been before. You can see it by the mini-map there in the bottom left corner. It has the radiation room. I did not bother to fully investigate. You can see by the marker I left there. Radiation hazard symbol, how about that? Hey, friends! When it's time to party, we will party hard. Probably go back and get a recharge. I was saying as I was like, hey, wait, isn't there a recharge right here? And lo, there was. There's icons that get left to demonstrate where you find puzzles. And also if you've left security behind. Surgery machines, power stations, respawn chambers. More on that in a bit. We are super close to the turret. We're gonna crank this up to high. Oh shit, that thing moves? No shit, that thing moves. That didn't move on me in the demo. I kicked that thing's ass. Well, the first time I played the demo. What the fuck? That's a nice touch. No shit, it is a mobile laser, okay. I thought that thing was just a turret station there, because that never moved on me. I leaned over and crushed it. Well, don't that just beat all, huh? Let's juice up. There we go. Good thing we can get rid of all those empty cans at once. I think I'm going to grab energy recharge before I start shooting at that cyborg up there. Eyes are still recovering from that light hell. We recall this. We were standing on the other side of that. And flip the switch to lead out. That's where you were. I was a bit lost in my position and place, but... Again, note that confirmation the crosshair gets you when you hit your target. A nice touch the video game provides. Broken beyond repair? No. Good signage. Another mini pistol. We can just empty this one. And drop it. Thought our character would have a log there, but we can light this up. Trioptimum. V-mail. Why, thank you, Observer. Shields are offline. Oh no! Not the shields! I remember there being a log in here. The fucking stethoscope and the pistol. Well, memories and all that. Even though I just did this demo several days back. Got plenty of resources, even with the difficulty cranked as I have. A lot of nice things to play around with. Here in our medical demo land. Plenty of ammunition as well. Of course, we have some harder robots out there on this floor. There's our personal access card. Another spark beam sidearm. I'm inclined to pick that up and have it set to a higher charge rate. It's a serious business, spark beam. Stethoscope containers, syringes, a lot of medical supplies that are immediately useful to us. Tube racks. There's an audio log.
Althea, I have a plan. The only way to stop the mining laser is to fire it into the station's own shields. I barely made it to my office, so you'll need to get up to the research level, get isotope X-22 for the shields, and get the safety override code for the laser in the research library. Head down to the reactor and use X-22 to power the shields. The laser can be fired from the research central control after you enter the safety override code number 2. Ha!
It's not how this video game works, though. Okay. That's enough fucking around in various areas. Why did that not get fully mapped? I don't think that'll be an issue. Sort of investigating around the areas that I have been and not been. That was where we started. That didn't get fully rendered either. I thought I put a marker there. Did my markers get deleted? My markers no longer exist. I definitely didn't click remove marker. I'm just going to interpret that as a demo quirk. Okay. Not a big deal. I recall the rooms where I have not been. Yeah, that can be out by 2036. I'm not looking to put more video games on the dev and publisher here. Considering how long it's taken Nightdive to do what it is they've done. There's a mantis robot over here.
Phenomenal.
You're not a mantis robot, I stand corrected. What's up, Shosho? There's our mantis robot. Jeez it! Just turn my back to the opponent and run the fuck out. Don't do that. Run the fuck away. So, you know, continuing to shoot the enemy dead. You motherfucker. Threw another one. I mean, I never did kill that cyborg that was up there, so it stands to reason that he'd throw another damn one. Motherfucker. Mildly disoriented by the lighting. You know, I have a lot of resources. I don't need to keep backtracking like this. Give me a stamina up. Let me see how that looks used. Alright, yeah. Makes sense. I'm gonna use all that extra stamina right here. On this bed. Sometimes you need stamina while laying down. Everyone knows this. I went through there. Do 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 do. With narrows eyes suspiciously, not entirely sure where the sumbitch threw the damn thing. So hey, frag grenade. Pretty sure it's just up there on that ledge. It won't budge. Not eerie at all, by the way.
Camera activating security door.
You bastard. Camera, how dare you? Camera, how could you do this to me? To everything we've been through together. Spooking me, walling me in. No one likes a try-hard video game. Just your meat pile over here and bone pile. As one does. Nah, I'm gonna save that mag pulse rifle. I know there's bigger robots ahead. That didn't work out for you, did it? Thought you were gonna pursue me. I was gonna show off what it was like to get What are you stuck in a grav lift? Alas, it did not occur. No peeking. So, here's a respawn chamber.
Cyborg conversion canceled. Standard station restoration procedures online.
Your body will be reassembled in the restoration bay if you die. Now, something I wanted to investigate when I initially tried the demo is whether I could turn myself into a cyborg. And that did not appear to be the case. Perhaps it's something that just wasn't rendered in this demo. It was lamentable.
We got one of the regeneration rooms working again. I cut Shodan's connection to the medical CPU, and that allowed us to fix the cyborg override protocol it's installed, without having to worry about it reverting. Yeah, looks like it would come out of cyborg when the regeneration bay console has been accessed. It's too late for too many. If we get to medical, we can stop this thing before...
Well, that didn't sound great. I dare say that sounded bad. I like how I can faintly hear that beeping. The damn mine. Hey, bud! Get the hell out of here. I got plenty of ammo right now. Did not need to fire off that big of a charge of the thing, but it got the thing resolved. It also destroyed some lighting over there in the process. Lead pipe, right? Yep. We'll wait on that. I didn't bother exploring this room in my time with the demo, so I'm leaning back on the last time I played System Shock. It's been a couple of years. Like, after I started over, because I got soft-locked, I just ended up doing a, rushing for a final few things, like to see whether I could flip myself into a cyborg for a non-standard game over. As one does.
Diverted.
Oh shit, you're not dead? Now you are. I mean, stands to reason the body didn't fall over, Grimith. What the hell did you expect? Yeah, I suppose. Ton of healing agents. Cool. Well, no need to be cautious. It's not like this playthrough is going past the fucking medical demo, right? Make useful resources. Wouldn't expect the save to transfer over anyway, right? Hey, you stop wiggling. No wiggles. Bad. Bad. The bad. Fine. Keep wiggling. See if I care, Baka. Break the glass. Ah! Alright, sit down here now.
This elevator serves me alone. with cameras as my eyes and nodes as my hands. I rule here, insect.
Blocked by Shodan security. We will not be able to access the elevator just yet.
To all cyborg units, we are very close to sanitizing my station of the human stain. Once the tachyon mining beam is calibrated, we will begin to purify the human cities of Earth. My first step towards cleansing the planet and allowing our purity to flourish is almost complete. Their rotting corpses will provide the food for my world to grow and prosper.
Man, that hum, like, in the background reminds me more of System Shock 2 Shodan than System Shock 1. Oh yeah, that opens this door out of convenience, so we can quickly travel. Grab energy. No, this video game's not out yet. That's unfortunate. Kinda got locked in that animation when I triggered that. I need to actually switch guns. There we go. Them and their broken sparks I can't use for myself. I'm so close, let's go ahead and hit up the medbay. Clear in here? I'm clear. This is merely the medical demo. With the actual game to come eventually. Despite its significant time in development. A lot of hurdles along the way, some of which, you know, global pandemic. But not all of their problems came from that. Yeah. I am delighted by the Grimith demo as well, basically just allowing you to cruise through the entire medical level. It's good stuff. Anyway, here's your quick access once you're starting elevator travel. We got some other business. We gotta lower Shodan security on the floor in order to accomplish everything we want to do. See about doing that. Stop wiggling over there. Alright, time for, hey. No peeking.
Directive to
And we've seen
Cyborg
this room for the other side.
F-71. Move mutagen experiment V5 to Beta Grove on the executive level. Let the virus loose in the grove and observe its effects on flora and fauna. Collect samples from the mutated. Kill those who have not shown progress. And we will soon have a perfected strain that will consume the earth, allowing me to reshape the insects in my perfect image.
Great. So, I remember this hallway. Like, we ain't fucking around here. I appreciate the environmental damage as well. That's a nice touch from the video game. I think I'll go ahead and use another one of these. Fucking overdose. Its side effects. Tolerance increases, so it's less effective. Yeah, Marlo, I noted that as well. I don't remember that either. It's like well, I noted like the effect of like the staticky and sounds like behind her. But I'll have to take a look at her dialogue in System Shock 1. Maybe after I do this broadcast. Or refresh myself on how she sounds. They might have opted to go with how she sounds in the second. But yeah, I interpret it as more of her being fucking, like, deranged. And, like, you know, her being reconstituted from a singular component that escaped. Certainly made it dark as fuck down here now. I appreciate the monitor, like, falling off. Again, like, the environmental damage along with, like, the damage you do to bodies. Nice touches. In the game. You might say, well, duh, you should come to expect that for video games these days, and I don't. Just like how I don't expect video games to be released. Don't think I want to use my special coin there. Do not like walking into this darkness. Hey, bud. Grimith squints. Uncomfortable with that sound? You mother. Ow. Oh yeah, we're chewing through all these resources now. That's good. Like, I can fucking take them with me. Once this demo's over. Again, playing this with all the difficulty settings cranked up. Got him. Don't hear the beeping of the mine anymore from over here. But
You are not welcomed here. Remove yourself.
here's where bigger robots are. I don't think I hit there. I'm not seeing the crosshair, like, difference. I'm pretty sure those all hit. And yet... Maybe that isn't damaging? That's most certainly a robot, though. Not the kind of feedback I'm looking for. That's fine. Could be smiling, though. I was saving those shots for more serious robots like that. The cyborg assassins and so on and so forth. Oh, you can always just switch to a different gun. No big deal. Plenty of that stuff, too. Something learning. No big deal. Again, they give you plenty to play around with here in this demo. Not starved for resources. No, there has been less. I noted that, the spark beam that I did not have from the very beginning. Okay. Speaking of, we go ahead and see about providing a little love tap. There have been a number of folks who have been, like, excited that somehow, someway, this game was done. Okay, this gun just works different. No big deal. There we go. Again, you can load up to 3 shots in the chamber. Something memory. Then again, Nightdive was also responsible for wheeling out that System Shock Enhanced Edition, but there's no way they would have fucked with their dialogue like that, too. Like in the process of refurbishing that. There's an area I'm gonna want to go to when the, level security. It's completely and totally fucked. Let's go. Little alcove here for supplies. That's not bad. More rounds, frag grenades. I reckon. Well, let's just go ahead and assume that this shit was working. Because, you know, it would make sense. Don't you fling bodies. Bad. Bad. Just try to give you ammunition. I want you to use the standard gun, please. You'd be so kind. It's not too much to ask. That sort of thing that can be a death trap. The CPU room. Delightful. Perfection through genetics. Try optimum. Motherfuckers. How you doing in here? Get the hell out of here. Again, I appreciate the detail of being able to destroy these, like, prototype cyborgs, like, in transition to more advanced forms. Sure, we'll just vaporize that. Doing our part to release these people from the hell that Shodan has created for them. We'll just go ahead and do this. Just promptly adjust. 20%. With the last 20% in the computers in there.
Enter the room, insect, and it will become your grave.
You always have a way with words, honey bunny. Always have a way with words. I think, you know, we've seen 3 radioactive rooms. Sort of like, thinking back to like what was in those rooms, this medical floor. I think some of it was like a combination of like software for your body and then supplies. Or I should say hardware for your body. I'll probably end up dipping in those. Goodbye. Yep. As promised, it would be my grave.
Preparing weapon.
I mean, I might as well, right? But that's... Press the wrong key. Never pressed the wrong button before. Another mini pistol. Alright, please. Ah, the numbers. A different way of displaying them than, like... I don't dislike it. This is safe. I'm a train professional. Percussive maintenance. That's what they brought me in here for. Now it all looks good in here, Shodan. Don't see any problems. Everything's perfectly fine. Just gonna... Just for the hell of it, don't mind me. Go ahead and put that... Yeah, that seems fine. Yeah, that looks good.
Who are you? The computer nodes can be repaired, but you... Who are you? My cameras and sensors scan your body, but you do not match any employee file. When my cyborgs bring you to an electrified interrogation bench,
I will have your secrets.
and you will learn more about pain than you ever wanted to know.
I do appreciate that "who are you" bit. I do remember that from the first game where Shodan's like, "Who the fuck are you?" There is no record of you. I own this entire station. You're not anywhere in this. How do you exist? I look forward to discovering the truth. You're so fucked. Like I said, percussive maintenance, right? No, but seriously, who the fuck are you? I don't understand. Okay, me neither. We can be in not understanding this together. That's what I always wanted, Shodan, to be together with you. I can't see me loving nobody but you. No, I don't want to hear that. Hey, I shot you to death. You stop existing. I know, like, we're at the end anyway, but... I want to go check out a level security panel event I certainly qualify to open now. So, final tally of supplies. State of all this. No deaths. Maybe down some mag pulse, but we still, we got some of that laying around. 4 spare cartridges, plenty of standard 9mm rounds, 2 first aid kits, plenty of consumables as well. We're ready to travel elsewhere in Citadel Station. I suppose I'll also dip into the radioactive rooms, too. Just to remind myself, what the fuck is in those? When was the series I did of that? 2019? 18? It certainly was pre-pandemic. There we go. Heavy slug rounds, alright. EMP grenade, that's good stuff. Another EMP grenade, alright. Then, Magnum 2100 pistol. Standard issue for Triumph security officers, this pistol is a preferred offensive tool in confined spaces. Yeah, that was, back when... Discord was giving away, like, offering, like, folks who had Discord Nitro, like, access to games. That was also back when they were serving as a digital distribution platform for video games. They didn't do that for very long before all the feedback they got basically said, we're not interested in having a digital distribution platform for video games from you, Discord. Discord said, you got it, we're taking our money and spending it on other things. If you bought games through them, you'll still have access to them. Of course. Someone to shoot with this damn Magnum. Alright. Let's remember. Soak in the atmosphere. It's not that bad. Yeah, drink it in, man. That prompt to hold F disappears after a little bit. And afterwards, pressing that doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and play that now.
Todd got the combination for the armory on medical. It's 7:05. Once we're armed, some of the survivors went ahead for the flight deck and escape. Others want to track for the bridge. They think that if we can take Shodan offline, we can retake the station. I'm heading out to lead a group on Darcy's plan. Together we will do this.
What do you mean, what happened to the Temple of Illegal? That playthrough was a... like, that broadcast was of sufficient length, and I have no interest in continuing beyond that point. There's Spark Beam, if I wanted to have 3 of those. 2 proximity mines. Alright. Now I am the one who can set the proximity mines. Hell yeah. Let's see. Another thing with radiation was here in the tunnels. My marker's being removed. Was unfortunate. Damn, I thought you were someone I could shoot. I mean, I could, but you're already done. No. No, it did exist. It just exists on the mini-map. And not here in the big map anymore. Fascinating. I have no explanation for this. Demo? Couple frag grenades. If there is anything else, the resolution of this, and what I'm broadcasting it, is too rough for me to say. So I should probably leave there. I thought there was hardware in there. How's my freezer? Well, the one that broke is broken, and the other freezers I have in my household are functional. Slightly overburdened. Now you are up to date on Grimith's freezer lore. Congratulations, you have passed your gather information check. That's the starting room, of course. Alright. There's another place with radiation, but I don't really care. I also cannot precisely remember where the fuck it was. So, other things that I suppose I have to show off before rubbing my face against that elevator. First off... healing doesn't matter for this. Did want to shoot that, though, just to get the sound of that. It sounds pretty good. Second. Oh yeah, our Trioptimum coin. Shit. Gotta slot that. I want... That flavor. Hold on, sorry.
Please make your selection. Have a tri-optimal day.
Food bar? Drink it all. Gain 4% health. Peanut Crunch. Alright. Like how we can vaporize the damn food, too. Thanks, Token. Next thing.
What can Snacktron provide for you today?
These are pretty potent. They can be shot. You hear the beeps. They beep more aggressively as you get closer.
Snacktron does not provide calories.
Let's show off a death. This text is going to be in credit quality, as apparently having this thing in 720p makes it appear rough. Now, if you haven't flipped the the station to respawn you, you just go back to main menu. But here, instead, we have the inputs of you booting back up. And we're back here. Not a cyborg. Lamentable. And finally, gas grenades. Note that I am not in great condition after all that. Tragic. Poking my head around. Noticing some final things. Not a cyborg. 100% not a cyborg.
Hacker, Rebecca here. It says here that you're listed as employee 2-4601. Diego provided that cover to you, and the neural implant. In exchange for what? The keys to Shodan? Not hard to put two and two together regarding the current state of the station. Tri-Op authorized a deal. Help get the station back under control, and you get a clean slate. But, looks like we're partners now. And if we play this right, we can work out what Diego wants.
I prefer a quiet station. Thank you.
A Shodan interrupting the planning. I really do enjoy that dialogue happening, continuing seamlessly in my gassy grenade death. Yes. Berserk. One hell of a drug. When I know they're gonna be there, it's not startling. But when I swivel and look over my character's shoulder and see some manifestation, that's the problem. Okay. Already a destination. My apologies.
Look at you, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat.
Now we get the trailer.
Panting and sweating as you run through my corridors.
Oh shit. That's the thing! That's the machine! The cyborg conversion machine that fucking walks around. That you see in the non-standard game over. Pre-order now and receive System Shock 2 Enhanced Edition for free. Yeah, Cortex Reaver. Yes, thank you for paying attention, Ocean Trader. Yes. Because that was a demo. And so, the end of the demo is having bits about what to expect in the full game. You know, a hook for you as you walk out. Press any key to quit. Maybe I fucking will. Yep. Bam. Closes. Oh, that was pretty alright. I liked playing that souped up difficulty wise. Only a few puzzles there. I think the most aggravating thing was the disorienting lights. Didn't get soft locked that time, that was nice. Never ended up dying or having the demo crash, which would have forced me to load a save. That was nifty. Everything displayed well in the broadcast. Biggest problem that didn't pertain to disorienting lights would have been how the fonts look at 720p resolution. I'll see whether that changes in the full release of the game when that eventually occurs. I'm tickled by the, oh yeah, you can pre-order this thing. Get System Shock 2 Enhanced Edition. And I admit I am interested in a System Shock 2 Enhanced Edition, though I have certainly played System Shock 2 plenty enough. It's not even like the remake, you know, a remake of System Shock 2. Because, you know, there's a System Shock 1 Enhanced Edition that Nightdive did years back. Be curious to see how that looks. But yeah, this item is coming soon. Pre-purchasing it for $44.99 US. Page warns scenes of violence and gore, also having spider-like enemies that users with arachnophobia may find disturbing. Not just those little repair bots, but those Cortex Reavers. And the weapons we saw. Lead pipe, spark, our wee pistol, or big pistol, mag pulse rifle. I enjoy the aesthetics of them. I enjoy how they sound. It's cyberspace, you only get that little taste of it there. Berserk patch is pretty fun. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of negativity to bring to that demo. And I will eventually play the finished product of this game. If they finish it, eventually. Whenever the fuck that is. Until then, I'm probably not going to think about the game any damn more. Because, no point in doing so.